Hi, I'm Dustin, and I just itched my eye.
Yeah, he did. I didn't. I'm Kaylin, and I did not do that.
So today, on the barrel, Jack Daniel's single barrel, barrel-proof rye whiskey.
How come you never take this off?
I do that because I want to challenge you. That's part of a marriage, is, challenging the other person, bringing out the best in them. Come on. Oh, God. Never use your teeth to open something. Who makes these?
What a perfect illustration of why I normally open the bottles.
Jeez. Freaking
This is
King
cool.
Kong over
I like
here.
Jack Daniels with a little hint of green. That's fun.
Yes. So, this bottle, as some say in the world, was brought to us all the way from Southwest Ohio, where there is the Southwest Ohio Social Club.
And it was brought to us by Philip Jones.
Thank you,
Sir,
Philip Jones.
Thank you.
I'm very excited to try this because
Why are you talking? You're shouting at me.
I'm really excited to try this. Because I'm excited to try this because this will be the second Jack Daniel's single barrel barrel-proof rye that I've had, because I happen to have one that we're gonna do a little bit of a comparison to a little later, all right? So stick around, subscribe to the channel. Subscribing won't do you any good for this particular instance because we're gonna try it later in this video. You don't have to be subscribed for that, so forget it. Never mind, don't subscribe. So Jack Daniel's, they make this rye. It's from Lynchburg, Tennessee, if you didn't know. We got 65% elk/vol. So that's 130 proof.
If we're gonna be drinking too, you better get this show on the road, you slowpoke. It was a nice, demure cork pop. I feel like a pirate with this bottle. Less for you.
Thank you. Yeah, just what I needed. We got Barrel House 2-18. This is barrel number 24-24530. And this was bottled on April 4th, 2024.
All right, I'm gonna smell it. Here I go.
Let's smell it.
Here I go. Oh, that is robust. First of all, we didn't even talk about it, but the color is really pretty.
Really beautiful color.
It's a really pretty, like, amber.
This smells like it looks.
Like brown sugar toffee, caramel, fruit.
Dark dried fruit, like dried plums.
Yeah, it's very fall.
And dried, dried mango, or maybe not mangoes, like nectarines. What's the dried, like yellowish fruit that you get little slices of?
Like mangoes.
Sure.
It reminds me of like fall or like late summer, like kind of that.
Maybe like a
bonfire nights and
like a peach pie too in there a little bit.
Like a cobbler topping of some kind. Ugh, a little bit cinnamony, like a cinnamon roll. Yep. Some raisin.
Some nice, like actual rye spice, which sometimes can get masked a little bit in ryes that are darker like this, and they kind of get surrounded by flavors that I love. But I'm thinking of like, what's one of the ones we had where it was like really rye, like the grain was really shining through. I think it was the Heaven Hill grain to glass rye.
Probably, yeah.
This has got so many of those nice, dark, warming flavors.
I don't really get apples, but it reminds me of like a filling of an apple pie. Pie filling meets custardy, like sort of just warm, delicious dessert of fall/late summer. All right, we gotta try it because again, we have another one.
Golly.
We're on a time crunch. The back of this, by the way, is a barrel. The back of it is though. Do you see that? They're so cute. Aww. We're on the barrel and the barrel is on this.
I was just gonna say barrel on the barrel, but.
Ooh, I get a lot more of the rye on the taste.
Mmm. Kind of oddly like banana cream.
I maybe get that in the aftertaste.
Oh, mine was like just on the front. Actually, it still kind of is, but now it's more like a riper banana. Because you get the bitterness
like
from
a banana brulee.
That's kind of like full on caramel banana. That's delicious.
Such a toffee, like a
sticky,
a good sticky hot toffee.
A sticky pudding, right? Sticky.
Even better than that. No offense, British folk, but better than a sticky pudding. I mean, that is like super good. I'm not a super banana person either, and I don't generally get the banana notes. That's usually all you, but I absolutely get it on this. It's almost like you've taken sliced bananas and you've added them to like a hot pan of caramel, and you're like coating them and letting them just get a little bit more done and sticky. It's
what it is.
It's really stinking good.
This is turned into like a dessert. Like this has really made me just want hot bananas Foster or something like that.
Oh my god, now I'm really curious to try the other one.
Let's do it. This barrel.
Oh, the Minnesota selection.
I know. Minnesota versus Ohio, baby. Let's go, Vikings and Browns.
All right.
You know what? Very dramatic.
But I like that there was quiet on set. I didn't even have to ask.
Well, we're all pros here. Except for you, Carl. Stop goofing around. All right, so here we got Ohio. Here we got Minnesota.
Same beautiful color.
Yeah.
For sure.
On the Minnesota, we're looking at a 65.35. Ever so slightly higher proof.
For the barrel nerds, it's barrel number 23-23508.
Barrel number?
Are you making fun of my speech?
Yeah.
Bottling date 3/30/23, so almost a whole year before this one.
Ooh, Barrel House 2-03. Uh-oh. I tell you what, I've slept there.
Very different. This is more like cherry apple.
Yeah.
Not dried fruit, but fruit forward.
Yep.
And sweet, like still has some of the baking spices, but this is more like not just the apple pie filling. This is like the whole apple orchard. It is orchard, for those wondering. Yeah, so much more like caramel toffee. Way more apple, a little bit of cherry.
Whoa. Yeah.
But good all the same, just like a totally different.
100% will be mixing these after I taste the Minnesota one. But yes, this is the Minnesota one.
Do you have the Minnesota one in your hand right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
It leans way more, apples, maybe a little bit of caramel apple still in there.
Cheers me. Oh, very good. Again, a little bit, God, I was gonna say smoky, but it's kind of a little more ashy, like char.
It's more bitter, wood bitter,
on the back,
like barrel bitterness.
But still, the fruit does come right at the beginning, I feel like.
Yeah.
But definitely not the same like bruleed, like toffee, whatever that's going on with the Ohio.
That's crazy though, because the
I
nose.
can't believe that these are the same like offering, just different
single barrels, baby.
That's so crazy.
This Minnesota one though, I thought the nose was way more lighter, fruitier, sweeter, like that. Yeah, that sort of appley pear land. The palate though is like bitter, leathery, dark wood.
I do still get some of the fruit, but I agree with you.
Yeah.
There's less food product, as I like to say. Really good in its own way. I'm gonna do something controversial because I freaking love Minnesota so much and I would never betray it intentionally. I am gonna say that I am today, oh my God. Medic! I'm gonna say that like today, right now in this moment, and tomorrow Kaylin might be different, but today, right now in this moment, I'm preferring the Ohio selection.
I think I'm also.
But the Minnesota is really good too.
Yeah. But right now, that surprised me and delighted me so much because it's one of my favorite flavor combinations is banana and caramel. There's even like vanilla cream, I think, that's very creamy. Right now, I'm in the mood for that, and that really hit the spot. You know me, I love a good leathery taste. We're doing a little blend. Let's do it. Give it a little tornado, all right?
What's the name of the guy that just like throws his whiskey out?
Richard Patterson of Dalmore.
If I ever see you holding a glass like this and nosing like this, I'll kill you, okay?
Maybe I should go as him for Halloween. Let's cheers again. To the blend.
Thank you.
To the merriment of Ohio and Minnesota. Who knew? Oh, It's so fun. It's like a bruleed apple with bananas.
Yeah.
Would apple and banana ever be a pie? I don't know.
It jumps back and forth too.
It
between,
does.
for me, vanilla cream.
You had quite a bit
bitter
more.
chocolate.
This might be one of, like, if
That's
somebody's
really
gonna
good.
ask me, like, what's your favorite whiskey so far? Like, this might be one of my favorite ones this year.
Wow. Whiskey of the year already for
Philip-
Kaylin.
Philip Jones. It's all
Look at that.
because of you.
Single barrel proof rye. No, these really are one of the best buys in whiskey.
Bangs for your bucks.
All the time. I think these are right around like 60 something bucks, I think.
That is awesome.
At least here in Minnesota and Wisconsin, like they're pretty readily available anywhere. There is a non-barrel proof version as well. The barrel proof specifically, single barrel proof versions. Especially fantastic. I think you should tune in next time.
Thank you so much, Philip, whatever you go by. You let-
Ohio! Right, Drew Carey? Did you ever watch?
Ace Ventura?
That's fine. No,